Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about this vintage Timex SSQ watch. This is a unique watch, got some odd buttons on the side. I had a lot of trouble getting it going. Let's get into it and let's get to the table. We'll talk about how we got this thing running. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wristwatch Wednesday, and today we have a unique one. We have a 1970s Timex SSQ, and I wanted to do a quick video on this one because I had a lot of trouble with this watch trying to get it working. This one's assembled in Taiwan. I think the ones that are assembled in the Philippines maybe worth a little bit more, but these are they're worth a pretty decent amount, these vintage digital watches right now. This used a Timex H cell. I'm going to guess this is 70s, late 70s. I thought this thing was broken when I first had it. I put a battery in it. I found the equivalent H cell battery, and that's basically a 386, and you can go to one of those battery charts and see, you know, what battery will be that equivalent. That's pretty easy to find. I put it in and it didn't work at all. It wouldn't even light up. So I set it aside. I'm like, okay, this thing must be broken. Went through and did a few more watches, and then I came back to it eventually, tried it over and over, just couldn't get it to work. Finally, when I was messing around with it, I was pushing one of the buttons in and it lit up 000 when I held the battery in with my finger, and I had to hold it in, and I'm like, oh, well, I got a display, so, you know, something's going on with it. So I went and I found the manual, downloaded the manual, and that really didn't help me at all. So I thought, well, let me just Google some things. Went through, searched for digital watch not displaying with the back off or back on, or you know, different kind of search terms. Finally came up with this forum post, and I'll link it below, that led me down the right path. If you look, and it's probably going to be hard for you to see, so I'm going to see if I can take a picture and upload it. These knobs, they have little straight edges to them. Both of them do. And you think they just push in, right? Because the book says push in, hold this, push in, set the date, time. Well, none of that's right. What you have to do is you have to turn these knobs, and I think you turn them clockwise, and it may be different kind. Honestly, I don't really know yet. But what I ended up doing was turning them clockwise, then holding the button, setting the date. Same on this side, and then when you're done, I think you turn them again, and then hit enter, or hit the button, and then you'll see your colon between your hour and minutes start to blink. So that's how I ended up getting this to set. Now you can see the date. You just press it once, you get the date. Press it again, you get the seconds, and then you're back to the time. This side, I think that might be a light. Yeah, that's a light. So once you get them turned, those function like normal. Anyway, took me a while to figure that out. I never had one of these watches. Let's get some shots on the wrist. Now this one, the crystal scratched up pretty good. I'll probably do a little more polishing on it, but it's pretty cool. I like the case here, the different shape of it, the brushed metal. Just a cool watch, you know. Back when cool guys like my grandfather used to wear watches like this. Anyway, that's all we have for today, guys. I wanted to pass on that quick tip on how you need to rotate those buttons to get that to set. So if you run into one of these watches, or if I run into them again, maybe I can watch this video and remember how I did that. But yeah, that's pretty fun. These, you know, they did it different back then. This was the dawn of digital watches back then, so they did a lot of different things that pretty much seem to be standard now, the way you can figure out how to set them, but yeah, not this one. This one was different. Well, that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've ever ran into one of these and if you did anything differently. If you know anything more about this watch, leave a comment below. Leave it for everybody else that's gonna hit this video in the future. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.